Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and this is RimWorld, and we are back at the Toxic Waster Colony. Here it is, the hospital, one of the most used rooms in the whole colony. Yes, we have a lot of organ transplants and whatnot, but most of the time it's social fights that get people in here. Bruises and cracks from human fists. As you can see, they're plentiful. Oh, yes. Oh, we lost a fourth toe. I bet that was probably in a social fight. Well, we've only got detoxifier lungs right now stashed up here, but that's our shelf for bionics. So at a glance, I can kind of see what we're working with. But right now, we do have a phenomenal crafting team, which we've recently added to. So if we take a look at this poor patient, actually Gizmo is back from the dead. Look at that. Resurrection sickness. She's got 24 hours left. She's up and running again. Good as new. Boy, oh boy. So she was in this coffin, but we resurrected her. We do have a recipe now. We can craft these resurrector mech serums up. And with enough luciferium, we can bring back the dead. So we're slowly rejuvenating all our frozen corpses over time. Don't want to go too heavy on the Lucy use because we do have one colonist, Mr. Iron Chef here, who is an addict. Look how fast he moves. What do you got going on below your legs, or below the belt there, Mr. Bionic Legs? He's pretty quick. Pretty quick. Everything's been peaceful. We've had a few insect attacks, but I'm hoping for a little bit of action this turn. Let's see, what's this man doing? Christopher's our mining specialist, I thought, right? What's he doing all the way out there? Why is he cutting? Oh, you know what? Ah, I see. Okay, well, that makes sense. So, what do we need? We got some steel for once. That's amazing. How about... We also have tons of gold. How about some more plasteel? I know there's one right there. I love it when the little, like, veins like this are right inside the stockpile. Literally all in stockpile. That's amazing. All right, I don't care about that one little spot of... steel right there. We'll just forget about that. We'll move these to a new location. Get Mr. Christopher working on something more important than cutting up rock. Don't get me wrong, we do need tons of this still. One thing I'm trying to do is get all the ground covered over with limestone. As you can see, we're slowly working on that. And that does mean that I cut down the granulin tree. That thing is gone. So it's just the worst. Just the worst. Don't get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of RimWorld, but that has to be the worst addition in all the DLCs, I think, of the granulin trees. Maybe with some mods, you can, have a really fun playthrough with them, but just vanilla as they are, they're so weak. I mean, maybe, again, if you don't use them for combat, they might have a better purpose, especially if you're doing a really themed, like, tree worshipping playthrough. It's going to be your best bet if you don't have mechs or something like that, but still. I don't know. Short of that, they just don't have much functionality, man. Because I did have some, if you guys missed it, I had some that were trained for combat, and when we called the person up here, first thing it tried to do was go through the door and let every enemy straight in the door, because I wanted to attack them, but we ended up butchering it right here on the spot in the middle of a raid just to stop it from going outside. But maybe I just don't know how to handle them all that great. That's probably the case. No worries, no worries. Nonetheless, I think it's almost time for a ritual. I want to wait maybe until Gizmo can get up, though. We'll have a little celebratory ritual for her once she gets her consciousness back. That's going to be amazing. Oh, well, good. At least, yeah, when they're done with their social fight, they can lay right down in the hospital. They were super close there. So that was convenient for them. Again, another fun social fight. Very nice, very nice. I have no idea what that was about. Let's find out. Skunk slandered Zachary's brain power. Well, that is kind of offensive. Poor old Zach. He's one of our few non-waster colonists here. He is a hussar. He's one of the first non-wasters we actually decided to keep around. Him and our furry here, Mr. Furry. And I'm glad we did, ultimately. He's got himself some bionics, I think. Yeah, a couple synthetic lungs there, which have kept him pretty much at this level and lower. Like, sometimes he won't even have any toxic buildup, but nonetheless, there is a lot of toxin around the map. Let's look here, take a quick peek at it. Yeah, I've tried to keep some of it clear. We got several bedrooms that are okay. That's where they sleep. But you can see we've spread quite a bit out here. I love it. We need more, though. I need more up here. We'll work on that. For now, I've just been kind of tossing it in this location. That's for when we get the camp on lockdown, basically. But what I do like to do, let's copy this setting, because that thing's set up to only have toxic waste. Now, if we come out here and extend a dumping zone... Oh my god, another granulin tree. I was just ripping on those. Alright, so I like to do just a narrow strip, and now we'll paste those settings there onto that. And now when we lower the threshold, put that down to low importance, they'll start to move these out here. And I will forbid those once they get put out there so we can move the stockpile around more and like further pollute the map. And the forbidden ones will eventually just explode. Or we can hit them with mortar shells too. We've done that a couple times. That's a pretty fun explosion. Oh, I do have one right here. Let's see. Huh. Okay. It's set to apparel. No, this is wrong. That's wrong. We don't want that there. Alright, this one's good enough. Okay, so we're doing another ritual here for the tree. Gizmo's not up yet, so we haven't tried her ritual, but I was experiencing this really weird bug, and I think maybe it relates to the caravan issues, because whenever people group up in like one of these automatic things, yep, here it's still happening. One of, or two sometimes, of the participants will come to this location on the map. It's so random and strange. I've never experienced that before. But if we look, Rat, who I currently have selected, he's out here, and look what it says he's doing. Attending anima tree linking ceremony. It happens during rituals. It happens when I caravan, when I try and create a caravan. One or two of the members will come out here. And I think that's what's bugging out. I don't know why either. I've never experienced that before. But then when he's done, he goes right back to normal, and hey, there you go. So, but again, I'm fairly certain it's linked to our caravan issues, and that's the worst problem with it, because it's basically inhibiting me from doing caravans totally. But we are going to try a workaround at some point. We're going to go hit one of those genetics labs as a test, I think. And several people have suggested in comments that I use the drop pods, so we will do that for sure. Oh my goodness. Good old Randy. Well, he likes to hit us, but he's not very original, is he? This is like the 4th infestation event we've had, whether it's a toxic waster, a too deep infestation. Oh well, we are interested in bug meat in this colony, so it's not the worst thing. And I've tried to prepare for this very event now, so that's the whole reason I dug all this out. Originally it was just fishing for resources, but now you can see it's a little bit more contained and easier to attack these. It's a big one though. It's hard to tell, but there are little spots. This is everywhere there's going to be one of these things, so... Ooh, get the mechs out of there. I just noticed there's a mech there. Hold on, I'm going to grab Emma. We'll grab... No, wrong group. We want this group. Alright, we've got to get them up here, wherever she's at. That'll pull this one out of there. Alright, so where do we want to group our people up, though, you know? Let's see, can't take Grunt. Alright, where's Gizmo? Oh, Gizmo's up and walking around again. Oh, Gizmo, that's wonderful. So I'm going to have to get her outfitted with some weapons and stuff. For right now, I'll just move her to the front. We won't bother with her. And I am going to grab everybody else, though, including the kids. But not Grunt. Okay, now, I think our best bet is actually over here. Right here, possibly. Because, I mean, we could try and group them up, like at this door. That's no good. This is not really any good. Yeah, this is it. This is the spot. All right, let's do it. Okay, the first of our colonists are arriving. But you can see the little sparks in there. That's them just randomly chewing away at the walls. They might drop some roofs on themselves if they're not careful, but that'd be okay with me. We'll just fill it in. Alright, this is most everybody. Big's a little late here. I think he's got... No. Oh, he's the one missing his toe. That's probably what's slowing him down. Alright, now we want our melee people up here. Princess... Yeah, get her up here too. Of course, we don't want her losing any important parts like fingers or anything. Linka doesn't have great armor on yet. She's still wearing just a duster, so She'll kind of be our alternate. Let's get Skunk in the back a little bit since he's kind of messed up. All right, I'm going to move everybody in so they're all nice and close. Okay, Skunk. What? There must be somebody else coming over to this location right here. I can't put anybody there. That's weird, but that's okay. Who is it? Who's still showing up? Oh, Vaz. Now, that's the one who has food poisoning. Yeah, get out of here, Vaz. Just go away. All right, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Let's do this. Let's open this up. Hold it open. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. This should trigger them. Yep, here they come. All right, let's get the go juice. Get those melee juice going. Yeah, just the melee. Here we go. I like these rocks here too. Slows them down. Very good. Very nice. Oh yeah, haven't even touched the melee yet. Barely. There we go. Here's our first ones. It's working well. Oh, there's still a bunch. Make sure the walls are intact. We're looking good. Let's keep at it. Keep at it. We got Linka, the alternate. Missile took a little scratch somewhere. No biggie. Wait, whoa. I just saw a scar. How'd you get a mangled heart on your, or scar on your heart, bro? Dude. All right, well, we got to take a quick pause and order up a synthetic heart. Jesus. Can't forget about that, man. I wonder if that'll like actually become life-threatening. I just want to make sure none of the walls are being breached. Now this is annoying. I should have closed this off down here. Oh, yeah, I kind of defeated my own purpose here, didn't I? Okay, so that area needs to be closed off. Alright, so the bugs are still probably scattered everywhere, which is really annoying, but we're just going to move in. To move. Actually, let's get our melee up here so they don't get shot. So our people are going to go in guns blazing with all these nests and everything around. But damn. Looks like there's still a lot of bugs in this general area. That's good. Alright, you know what I think I'm going to do is get the kids out of here. Celia's all grown up now. You kids, get out of here. We don't need you. These guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to line them down here. So if anything tries to go back or forth, if any of them try and escape, or if any of them are back there and they try and move around, come back around here, we'll get them, hopefully. And let's split our people a little bit. Okay. Bugs are cowards. Let's not split them too much, I guess. The bugs do suddenly turn on us. That might not be good. All right. Yep. See? That's what I'm talking about. Okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Yeah, we can see missiles over here lighting fires with the sword. Good job, missile. Who's starving? Oh, Linka. What the hell? What are you doing to yourself? All right. We're going to move them over to this little crevice, little nook right here. Oh, hold on. Alright, guys, keep clearing us out. Let's move them like this right here. Fire. Uh-oh. Social fight. Get the flip out of here. Idiots. Come on. Melee them down, guys, while Missile and Princess fight. Princess, you better not get yourself hurt. Well, we'll keep them right here. Okay, good. They're fine. Oh, where are you going? Oh, they're trying to retreat. Get back here. Alright, once the range just finished, it looks like they've cleared it out. Oh, is there a few more? Yeah, there's a few more. Okay, we'll switch positions. Now the range will come in here. And we'll get these guys over here to kind of clean up. Well, man, oh man, so this is not perfect. Yeah, you can see, though, the point is to make it easier for us to kill these. That's why I got it all opened up, but I'm going to have to come in here and backfill all these holes. Won't be too bad. Just a little bit of a building project. And there we go. There's the last of the cowardly insects. Oh, boy, guys, check it out. We were just cleaning out down here. A few little stragglers, but we just got the Thrumbo notification. Oh, that's huge. You know what? I think I'm going to psychic shock these guys. And I think that'll work against Thrumbos, right? So, yeah, we're going to try and... oh, whoa, whoa. What's going on? Jesus, one guy. Come on, you can finish him. We want to try and tame these Thrumbos, obviously, but I'm not just going to rely on the, the taming skills of one pawn, because that's the only person we have. It's not going to be effective enough. So we're going to down these guys, these Thrumbos. There they are. There they are. We're going to down some of them, bring them into here, and they'll still be wild, but we'll be able to tame them, at our own pace, and they won't be able to escape. So, oh my God, there's a lot of them. This is amazing. Okay, so first things first, we can go ahead and select them to be tamed, because they won't, fight back or anything. So it's not bad to at least try, Maybe we'll get super lucky, but now I am going to go, and I would just wonder, I've never done this with psychic shock lances. Usually what I'll do is I'll go out there and just hunt them, people with regular guns and stuff, obviously, and we will, any ones that survive, or just get downed and not immediately killed, then I'll just capture them and, like, heal them up. But this might be better. It's going to be wasting some shock lances. Not waste, though, ultimately, because we can buy more of these. And you can't buy Thrumbos. Oh, heck no. All right, so that's 4. I'm just going to get a bunch of them up. As you can see, I've got a lot of shock lances. I always buy them. All right, let's go. Okay, I think we're going to have enough. Let me get a couple more up here. That's an insanity lance. There we go. All right, let's see how this goes. I'm anxious to try this. Okay, well, they're moving pretty quick. So I've got everybody over here, and I'm going to keep it paused. I don't know if this is going to make the rest of them that we hit, or that we don't hit, hostile, but we're about to find out. Because I don't know if I can hit all of them. They've moved a little. Alright, there's 3. Yeah, we're finishing off a few shock lances, but that's okay. And this one here. Alright. No way! Man, that was amazing. Almost as if it was, completely planned. Oh, okay, and there's one more who's not hostile. Vaz, get out here. Everybody get out here. What? Oh, Celia. Where's Celia? What? Oh, I must have had her selected by accident. I don't care about her. Let's just grab these people. All right, there we go. Should I let one go? No, I don't think so. Now, it doesn't even matter if they get a brain scar or whatever, too. Doesn't matter. All right, so who's got... We've got one left. Okay, so we rescue them. That's right, quote-unquote rescue the Thrumbos. We're helping them. We're helping the Thrumbos. Never done this. Oh, that one's on fire. I've never done this with this many either. So there's going to be a lot of Thrumbos, folks. But that's amazing. Let's go. So speed it up. Get them all inside. Come on. Come on. Hustle those stunned Thrumbos in. Oh, my God. These things are monstrous. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Dismissed. Our animal handlers have a heck of a lot to go, or a lot of work to do now, but this is amazing. I'm actually tempted to go ahead and slaughter up some of our more useless animals now. I mean, they're not useless, it's just we won't need them. Get rid of that. We'll keep the... I'm going to keep the muffalo. Get rid of the cows. They become redundant kind of with the muffalo now. And, of course, we're keeping the rats. So we'll just keep muffalo, rats, and a couple of ducks. They're not hurting anything. And some Thrumbos. Now, one thing we didn't look at is the sex of these animals. Sometimes you get extremely unlucky, and, the whole herd will be male or something like that, or female. And there's no breeding pairs, but I didn't look. Let's see here. Okay, good. We got a mixture. There's 2 females and 4 males. That's okay. I would have had the, reverse, 4 females and 2 males, but I'll take it. This one's injured. Let's look at this one's health. Okay, just burns brain scar. Like I said, doesn't matter in the least. These things don't have to be smart to breed and to attack. So once we get them tamed, oh, it's going to be on. Now let's check our work again. Just making sure. Okay, yeah, furry. You're very important to me now. I want you to get our Thrumbo army up and running. Okay, well, it did not take them very long to recuperate, did it? They're up and running. Again, they don't trigger hostility when tamed. I think they used to in previous versions of the game, but it's either been changed or it's how it is now. Because I've had people ask me about that. Aren't you afraid of getting attacked by the Thrumbo? Well, they don't attack. And you can tell that when you cancel it, and if I hit tame, all you hear is the little noise. There's no notification up here, and it always warns you. And I'm sure if we delve into the info tab, it'll probably say it, but again, I'm not familiar with what that would be labeled with. Some sort of taming or wildness. Yeah, the wildness, 98%. So, but that doesn't necessarily indicate if they'll attack or not. But nonetheless, you'll just have to take my word. We're completely safe here trying to tame them. Although it's a little bit intimidating walking into this room now, and there's what, like six wild thrumbos, like that we've forcefully captured. They don't realize they're not that smart though. But now the cool thing is, in case you guys have missed it, I've mentioned this briefly in the past. I do have a mod installed, at least I should, that allows us to milk Thrumbo and get wool from them. So let me find, because there is a like a stat that will tell us that information. Let me see where I can find that. Okay, well, I originally had trouble finding it because I didn't have the mod installed. I was wrong. I intended to, but that's another one I just forgot about. It happens from time to time with certain mods like that, but this is a really cool one. It's called Thrumbo Extension, and it just basically adds Thrumbo milk and Thrumbo wool. So now that you've got and they're special, obviously. Thrumbo wool is different from the Thrumbo fur that you get from butchering them. It's like the difference between what you would get from an alpaca when you butcher it versus just the live alpacas while you're, keeping them and training them and stuff. So the milk also has special properties. Let's view it here. It says this is a rare and longevity animal's milk. I don't know what that means, but is mellow and intoxicating, which contains special ingredients nourishing the stomach, improving the body's immunity. This expensive drink is only Glitter World aristocracy can enjoy. So it reduces pain, increases blood pumping, and blood filtration. So healing, especially, it's good for healing. And its value is through the roof, 200 for one bottle. And with two females, we'll be getting a couple bottles a day probably. And of course, any babies that they have, we'll be able to milk those too. So that's going to be amazing. Now, my question is, can we put animals in the growth vats? I don't know. We'll investigate that if we actually get some baby thrumbos. But for now, we're just clearing out the barn, as you can see, and we do have the mod installed now, Thrumbo Extension, if anybody out there is interested in it. Makes Thrumbos just a lot more fun to raise and stuff. Don't get me wrong, they're still incredible in military and combat, and they can haul just like an elephant can around the place, but now they have a much, much greater value to the colony. Oh man, look at this. I was just coming down here to start laying down the walls like I had promised. And I'm glad I did, because I just noticed a hive that would have caused me infinite amounts of headaches, pain, and suffering. What the hell's wrong with Linka still? We got to get her some legs, man. Oh, her jeans are regrowing? Did I strip? Oh, I might have ripped her jeans, actually, while she was a prisoner once. Whoopsie. No worries, no worries. She'll be fine. Iron Chef, can you please kill this thing, sir? Why can't they? Oh, there they go. It was too far from it. Yeah, they would have probably eventually found it, but nonetheless, I'm glad I stumbled across it. Whoop. I do want to get some doors in here, though. I don't want to completely block this off, so I'm going to pepper like a door here occasionally so that, like I said, we can access the back of this. Like right there. That's good. Now the rest of them, I'll put doors here. Yeah, this area is all sealed off. It's a weird place, but trust me, the reason it's like this is just a combination of our strip mining tool, which digs out like little, very narrow tunnels in a cross-section type pattern. And then, of course, just doing it all the way to the edge like this creates awkwardness sometimes, but in the end, it will be fine. We get a couple of doors, we can still get back there for whatever reason. There we go. So it should be sealed next time. And hopefully, fingers crossed, if we get another infestation, it'll be much easier to contain. And it has begun. Furry is in the barn, taming animals nonstop, failing over and over again. Oh, dang. I thought that was. My heart skipped a beat when I heard that noise. I thought that she had just tamed one. But I mean, it's going to happen. Don't you worry, guys. We have now got ourselves a Thrumbo army. I'm calling it. It is for sure at this point. Unless, like, we get a mortar shell that just, like, lets them straight out of the colony. They run away. But that'll never happen. I won't let that happen to our precious little Thrumbos, guys. So thank you so much for joining me for today's episode. I hope if you're enjoying the content, you'll consider hitting that like button for me. It really helps out the channel, guys. And also, I appreciate all the comments out there. You guys are the best. Thank you, and I will see you on the next one. Hey everybody, I just wanted to give a very special shout out to my Patreon members. They are fantastic people. Interstick, Mr. PZ Jones, Lady Viz, and Spuds. Thank you guys so much. Couldn't have done it without you. And I also want to show off this fan art by Vita. It's a cuttlefish scientist. Thank you, Vita.